Hello and welcome to SquishiVision. This isn't the view I was meant to go on, but never mind, we'll be here. So I'm not going to spend too much time eyeing because I have 4 trailers I need to watch that I've been neglecting over the last couple of weeks because of coursework. I'm going to kind of go in reverse order because we'll get the ones that are most prominent out of the way first in case I don't have time to do the rest because I've got to get off pretty soon. So this is Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, the official trailer, which, I mean, considering that I just saw Spider-Man like less than a month ago, it's not been that much of a gap between when I actually watched the Multiverse of Madness teaser and then watched this, so that's my own personal perception. I've had a couple of like screenshots of things being seen because I guess the whole, yeah, well, if you don't watch the trailer immediately, that's what's going to happen. And if any of those things I've seen are true, then this is a wild ride. So I think we'll just dive straight in once I've reattached the earpiece to my headset so I can actually hear what's going on. Give me a second. This is a yeah. Well, there's a risk when I pull this off of my the thing that I hang it off of. Right, left, right. Let's go.
Every night, I dream the same dream. And then... the nightmare begins. I did what I had to do to protect our world.
You cannot control everything, Strange. You opened the doorway between universes, and we don't know who or what will walk through it.
Wanda, what do you know about the multiverse?
Viz had his theories. He believed it was dangerous.
He was right.
I'm sorry, Stephen. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished.
We should tell him the truth.
Things just got out of hand.
You break the rules. Look out! To become a hero. I do it, I become the enemy. It doesn't seem fair.
Oops. That's what happens. That's what happens when in a playlist. Well, that definitely requires some scribbling through, which might be a bit difficult because my kitten's just decided to shop on my mouse pad. Let's just kill the audio and also, yeah, so this was one of the big reveals that I already knew was coming because I saw an image and I saw posts about it. But I didn't expect the Patrick Stewart reveal not to be the final trailer shot. Like, that tends to imply something bigger. Scrub through it. I mean, I'm not going to play dialogue, I don't have time. Well, maybe I will actually.
Every night.
Okay, so but yeah, so that's a vision of him seeing I guess New York, but all that's left standing is his Sanctum Sanctorum being pulled away and all these corpses. It's a quite a bleak image. I'm curious to know what the blue thing on his back is though.
I dream the same dream.
And then I thought this might be He Who Remains' is fortress and the entrance, but actually I think it's not. I think it's just again the entrance to St. Thomas Sanctorum, the one we saw before. 'Cause I think that's a. I don't. No, I think it is. It's the same things. And then some battles of the wizards that we see throughout. I think clips. Whether that's in this reality or a different one. I can't remember if I'm meant to know who she is. Maybe I should. Well, I'd Google it, but there's kittens in the way. Lily, you're in the way. Where are we? So it's always helpful to have the cast list up, and so I should always do that. Okay, so that's America Chavez. I remember her being announced, but we having much more details, including what her kind of role is here. And I think that looks like Mads Mikkelsen's character, whose name I've forgotten. Oh no, maybe it's not.
The nightmare begins.
I did what I had to do.
So that looks like he's using Wanda's energy to try and fix something, or trying to fix something that Wanda did.
To protect our world.
New York.
You cannot control everything, Strange.
So I mean, immediate reading would imply that he's talking about what he had to do in Spider-Man No Way Home, even if you can't remember the full details of it, because clearly he can't be remembering the actual breaching of the multiverse, because that it wasn't to save the world, that was to save a couple of kids. But what he did to then close it. But he might be referring to something else, which might have happened subsequently. Maybe if he can't remember much of actually what, or maybe if he can't remember, maybe we'll get some confirmation like what people can and can't remember after No Way Home. But if he can't remember the entirety of the details of it, then maybe he did something else to try and rectify it and made a mistake. Sam Raimi, which is interesting, straight off the bat of Spider-Man No Way Home, and promises and makes a bit of a spooky bear. This is similar, I guess, to what we said before. This is probably what this. I mean, he's wearing the blue thing in his cape again, so this is either Strange or a variant Strange, and it's one that's kind of I guess pulling apart reality.
Between universes, and we don't know who or what will walk through it.
Wanda.
And then we got Wanda meditating or something.
What do you know about the multiverse?
Strange
He had his
coming to ask for
theories.
help.
He believed it was dangerous.
Minotaur.
He was right.
I'm sorry, Stephen. Your desecration of reality will not go on.
So I'm very curious as to where this is, because this is very much not the Doctor Strange aesthetic. So I wonder which field he's in now. I mean, I thought it might be the TVA, and maybe this is a TVA, maybe it's a variant TVA. But those look like Ultron bots, which is interesting. He's clearly in front of a panel, and then we hear,
We should tell him the truth.
which is very clearly Patrick Stewart. Is this Patrick Stewart playing a boner? That's a thing now we use to describe thing in cinema. Oh, I mean, well, I mean, the way he comes to the shot, he's clearly on some kind of slaggy thing. And that's a shot we see him come and do lots in the X-Men. Well, say lots of the X-Men films. I've only seen 2 of the X-Men films. I guess it's I remember me and my best friend saying we were gonna um binge watch the X-Men films together in preparation for the end of WandaVision when it was revealed, when we were hoping that we were gonna get some kind of X-Men crossover. And then we didn't get a chance to do that, and it turned out not to be the case, and we kind of fell off that. So I guess this is our prompt to do so. Yes, that's a horrifying imagery. Get rid of fuzz. It's the problem with doing. It's why you should never do a stream next to a window during sunrise. Yeah, but so yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of horrifying image. So clearly he's falling through the multiverses. In a way, actually, I think that's very much the same aesthetic that we see in What If when something happens in The Watcher. So I think we're gonna get some direct ties from What If.
Things just got out of hand.
Including this character, who I think is pretty clearly Strange Supreme from What If. And then
Things just got out of hand.
I mean, I can't get a clear shot, a visual on that character, but I've seen screenshots, and people seem to think that's Monica Rambeau as Captain Marvel, a variant Captain Marvel, which is a cameo I wasn't expecting.
You break the rules. Look out! To become a hero.
Is that meant to be him? I guess so. It's outside of the Sanctum Sanctorum.
I do it, I become the enemy.
And this is their house in WandaVision, right? Definitely a version of their house that changed so much. Which means a variant of herself.
It doesn't seem fair.
There is a lot going on in this film. I think there's that reference to zombie. Well, it might be reference to zombie Scarlet Witch, or just this film's gonna be a bit more gory than a lot of other films. I mean, that's definitely Zombie Strange from Zombies. Oh gosh, there's a lot in this, isn't there? And I forgot to pause it for the next video, please, once again. Just check my calendar, I need to work out when I need to beat some Ross. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a lot in there. Which might be why Scott Derrickson decided he didn't want to return. Because I think he wanted to do something more self-contained. And then as often the case, Marvel Studios like, no, we need to bring together all of these elements. Because of the multiverse vibe, and he's like, well, that's not my film I want to tell. And he's like, well, we'll get Sam Raimi in. And yeah, we got elements. So yeah, this is definitely the nexus of films, because we got plot lines from Spider-Man coming in, we got plot lines from What If coming in, plot lines from Loki coming in, plot lines from WandaVision coming in. Blessedly, Hawkeye and Falcon Winter Soldier are tie into this. Yeah, I'm hearing this weird buzzing in my ear every time I speak. It's very distracting. It looks like it's going to be quite a spooky, somewhat scary film. Um, so yeah, those are my thoughts. That's my kind of reaction and my dig through. I'm gonna book my next trailer. I think it's Jurassic Park Dominion. Do I have the time before I need to go off to my engagement? Not my engagement is in my next appointment. I'm not getting engaged. Yeah, I guess I'll quickly do a lateral flow test and then we'll do that. And I think in a year or two, have to wait till this evening, but they're less important or less urgent. So those are my thoughts. And let me know what you thought, and I will see you guys in. Oh. I'll see you guys in a few moments.